Good morning. Welcome for today's morning meditation, December the 29th. We start our meditation by paying respect. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Saranang Gacchami. So always we start our meditation by paying respect, so that we open the heart, we connect, we align with the higher energies. We can all pay respect in our own way. Buddhist, Christian, whoever can pay respect in their own way. And if we have no spiritual tradition, we can pay respect to all that is holy in the universe. So now we close the eyes, we open the heart. We bring the attention to the body. We bring the attention to the present. Being aware of the sensations of the body. Being aware of the body posture. We can sit with legs crossed, or we can sit on a chair. The important thing is the back should be comfortably straight, not too stiff and not too loose. We can visualize ourselves sitting here. With eyes closed, we visualize our body as we sit here, where we send our attention, we send our mental energy. So by visualizing our body, we're sending our attention, our energy, back to our own body. We bring the attention to the breathing. We can focus at the nose, where we feel the sensation of the breath as it passes the nostril. Just keeping the attention at that one point, at the gateway of the breath. Or we can be aware of the rise and fall of the abdomen. As the abdomen rises on the in-breath, falls on the out-breath. So we decide where we like to keep our attention, and we keep the attention there. We don't go from one to the other. We keep the attention with the breathing. We keep the attention with the body. We don't send the mind outside the body. keep the attention with the present. We don't brood over the past. We don't worry about the future. Just being aware of the present moment as it arises, as it passes away. Being aware of the breathing in, the breathing out, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind, being aware of all that contacts the mind. The mind is always being contacted through 6 ways. Through the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, through bodily sensation, and through what forms in the mind itself, what forms at the heart itself. The thoughts, the memories, the feelings, states of mind. We observe all these contacts with the mind from outside, from inside, and we simply let them pass. We don't react. We don't get entangled. We observe them as they appear. We observe them as they pass away. We stay with the knowing nature of the mind. We don't send the mind out to what the mind knows. We keep the attention with the breathing. When the mind is contacted through any one of the 6 ways, we observe it, we let it go. We bring the attention back to the breathing. We don't try to control or force the breathing. We simply observe the breathing as the body breathes naturally. We don't try to control or force the mind. Just being aware of whatever forms in the mind. We don't take interest, we don't react. We watch it as it appears. We watch it as it passes away. train the mind in what we call mindfulness. Mindfulness means to be aware, to know what is contacting the mind, what is contacting the heart, what is forming at the heart in the present moment. And we train the mind to have the wisdom to let it go. Thoughts arise in the mind. We don't take interest. We don't react. We simply observe them as they arise, as they pass away. If we take interest in what forms in the mind, then we pump our mental energy into this mental process. We make it bigger and bigger. A thought appears in the mind like a bubble in the mind. If we take interest, then we create more of these bubbles in the mind. One mind bubble becomes 100, 1,000, thousands and thousands. The heart becomes a jacuzzi. But when we become aware, our attention has wandered, we simply bring the attention back to the breathing, back to the present. We let go of the baggage at the heart. The heart clears itself, cleans itself. We train the mindfulness always with patience. We have to be patient with our own mind. Sometimes the mind can run away, drift away. But when we become aware, our attention has wandered, we have the patience to bring the mind back, to bring the attention back to the breathing, back to the present. If the mind runs away 1,000 times, we have the patience to bring the attention back 1,000 times. In time, the mindfulness becomes sharper and sharper, more refined. The attention can stay longer and longer with the breathing. We train the mind in wisdom, the wisdom to let go by observing the impermanent nature of all that contacts the heart, all that forms at the heart. Being aware of bodily sensations as they arise, as they pass away. Moments of sensation arising and passing. While we sit in meditation, usually there's some sort of sound. We make the sound part of our practice, being aware of moments of sound arising and passing away. Being aware of all that forms in the mind, thoughts, memories, feelings, states of mind. They appear, they pass away, all impermanent. Being aware of the nature of this body composed of earth, water, wind, fire, solids, liquids, gases, heat. We borrow the elements from the world for a time to form this body. While we have this body, it's always changing, the components always being replaced. And in time, we must give it all back. Earth to earth, water to water, wind to wind, fire to fire. Nothing remains to call me or mine. Being aware of the sensations from the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, the bodily sensations, impermanent moments of sensation from an impermanent body. So we train the mind to always observe the impermanent nature of all that contacts the heart, all that forms at the heart. And when the mind really sees impermanence, the mind will let go by itself. When the mind sees at a deep, deep level the impermanent nature of all that contacts the heart, all that forms at the heart, the mind can let go at a deep, deep level. And in letting go, the mind finds the real happiness. The happiness of peace, peace based on wisdom, the happiness of freedom, the happiness which grows step by step as we travel on our spiritual path, the path inward. The heart can let go of anger, which squeezes, burns the heart. The heart can let go of anxiety, which squeezes and shakes the heart. The heart can let go of desires which kick this heart in all directions. We stop to pour our mental energy into our own mental disturbance. The heart becomes calm, cool, clear and collected. We watch over the heart, simply being aware and letting go of all that contacts the heart, all that forms at the heart, being aware of the impermanent nature of all these contacts with the heart. The heart becomes more clear, more clean. And as we keep our attention with the body, our attention with the present, just being aware of the breathing, the heart becomes more energized. As we keep our attention with the breathing, the mental energies become unified, no longer scattered in all directions. The heart becomes unified, the heart becomes whole. We become wholehearted. The heart becomes more and more energized, and as the heart becomes more energized, we feel a lightness within, and we see a brightness within. The energies which we are unifying, intensifying, are themselves bright energies. The prana of the universe is a bright energy. Our hearts are all connected in an ocean of light. We breathe in air, oxygen, and we breathe in the life force, the light force of the universe, So as the heart becomes more and more energized, the heart becomes lighter and brighter. We may not yet see the inner brightness, but usually we will feel the inner lightness. We observe the lightness within, the brightness within, and we let it go, keeping our attention with the breathing, keeping our attention with the present. Just being aware of the breathing, letting go, being aware of the body, letting go, being aware of the heart and letting go. We start our meditation practice by keeping our attention at the nose or at the abdomen, but in time the practice will change by itself. It takes time, patience, and practice. But in time the practice will change to being aware of the breathing at the heart, the breathing of the life force, the light force at the heart. As the heart becomes more and more energized, the heart can open wider and wider, no longer constricted, constrained by anger, anxiety. The heart opens wider and wider. Our area of consciousness becomes wider and wider. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we become more and more awake, no longer sleepwalking. And as the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we raise our consciousness higher and higher. The heart becomes more strong, more steady, more secure. The heart becomes still but overflowing, overflowing with peace, overflowing with joy, overflowing with contentment. And this energy overflowing from the heart we can share with the world around us. We breathe in, focusing our attention at the heart chakra, as we breathe in with the intention, may I be happy, wishing happiness for ourselves. As we breathe in, the heart becomes energized. We can visualize the heart becoming brighter. And as we breathe out, we let the heart overflow with the intention, may all beings be happy. And we can visualize the light of the heart overflowing, flowing in all directions. May all beings be happy. So breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. Breathing out, we let the heart overflow in all directions, the light of the heart flowing in all directions. May all beings be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. Breathing out, we let the heart overflow in all directions, the light of the heart flowing in all directions. May all beings be happy. So we start our day in the best way possible. We establish our mindfulness. We train our wisdom. We brighten the heart. We raise the consciousness. And we share this energy of peace of the heart with the world around us. So we can be joyous, we can have joy with ourselves, that we start our day in the best way possible. We bring the attention to the body, being aware of the sensations of the body, being aware of the body posture. We can visualize ourselves sitting here. We bring the right hand to the right knee. We bring the left hand to the left knee, being aware of all the movements. We bring the right hand to the heart chakra. The left hand joins the right hand, palms together. And now the heart is very strong, very bright. And with this strong, bright heart, we make the intention to continue with our spiritual practice, which means to avoid doing evil, to do good, to purify the heart. We bring the hands to the forehead in gratitude, respect. down to the legs. We open the eyes and we keep the heart open. And I thank you for joining me today in this morning meditation. And I invite you to join me every day. Every day I do this morning meditation on this YouTube channel, and also an evening meditation for 1 hour at 7 p.m. Central European Time. And so, I wish you all a great day. Bhavatu Sapamangalam.